What is up, guys? It's your boy Victorious, back again with another video. Today I'm gonna be telling you guys, I'm gonna be explaining to you guys how affirmations actually work, right? With proof. So smash the like button, comment below what you think, subscribe if you know. Let's get into it. All right, so first things first, what is an affirmation, right? An affirmation is like it means to make something clear, right? To make something like you're clearly stating something. It's like you have to like when you're in the army or the military, and then they're like affirmative, right? Affirmative, which means that it's like when in the army they say affirmative to their commanding officer or whatever, they're like basically saying like what you said sticks, right? It's like when you're working in the kitchen and you're like heard, right? It's like basically saying like, oh, what you said sticks. So it's like when you say affirmative, it's like affirmative, like it's what you said, it's stuck, it sticks, right? It's real. So when you do affirmations, you're affirming something, right? So it's like let's say that you say I'm confident, right? Like I'm very confident. You can say like it's about your belief, right? Confidence means like to confide in yourself. It means that like you believe in yourself, basically, right? Like if you look at what does confidence mean, it means that you believe in yourself. It's like, what does that even mean, right? It means that you confide in yourself, which means that because yesterday I was having like some crazy hallucinations, and it was like self, right? And I was like, what the fuck is self? And then it makes sense. It's like confide in yourself. It's like confidence, whatever. Anyways, what was that? Like if I was to say it's hard for me to not be confident, you know, because I'm like so confident that it's like hard for me to not be that. Bro, what is that weed in that bag? Yeah, I'm so confident that it's like hard for me not to be confident, right? Because it's like if your voice is like shaky literally means that you're not confident, right? Because there's guys that they'll say like I'm confident. I'm confident, right? It's like it sounds like like what you're saying sounds like a question, right? It's like if what you're saying sounds like a question, then it's like you're asking for approval, you know? It's like you're seeking approval. You're like, oh, am I confident, right? Or like, am I confident enough for you? You know what I mean? Instead of just stating like whatever you want to say, like whatever you have to say, it's like you're asking, it's like instead of saying what you need to say, you're asking, right? It's like confidence is basically confidence and affirmations are like pretty much the same thing, right? And it's like so funny how it behooves me that's the thing, right? Because it's like since I'm so confident right now, it's like my energy is my aura is shining through my car, right? So all these people are being so annoying. You can see it, right? Because it's like when you're not confident and you're driving, people look like feel sorry for you, so they're like not really like, you know, trying to bring you down, right? Because they won't really try to bring, because people like equilibrium, so it's like, or homeostasis, so it's like they're not really gonna try to bring you down if you're like feeling unconfident. But since I have so much confidence, they're just being assholes, you know. People will be an asshole to you if you're confident. That's why you get haters, because it's like, oh, they're trying to bring you down to a certain level, whatever. Anyways, basically, like when you have the belief in yourself and you're believing in yourself and you're like, I forgot what I was talking about. I was talking about affirmations, right? When you affirm something, right? Like when you're saying like, well, I'm confident, and you're like it sounds like you're like seeking validation. Whereas when you're just like, okay, I'm just like good with myself, you know, like I'm chilling, like what I said goes, right? It makes you an authority, right? Like when you are a figure of authority, you have when you're a figure of authority, what you say goes, you know what I mean? Like if you say stop, they'll stop, right? Like if someone's bothering you, right, and you're like, stop. And that's it. You know what I mean? It's not like stop because this and that, right? You're not saying stop. Or would you stop? You're not like asking them to stop, right? You're just like, chill out. You know what I mean? And you just hold your ground, right? And it's a lot of times people just like test you, you know? People like to test boundaries. But when you're like confident, it's like what you say, it matters, right? And that comes from having trust in yourself. Like I don't know what it is about like this month. I've seen so many like things about people saying like, oh, I trust my, like you have to build trust in yourself, you know what I mean? Like if you say you're gonna do something, you have to do it, right? And that's how you build trust. And I've just been like constantly seeing that, you know. But yeah, when people are like, oh, you need to trust yourself, right? And it's like, what does that mean when you trust yourself? It's like, oh, if I say I'm gonna do something, then I do it. And it's like the same thing, right? It's like whatever you want to put into this world, you can't do it unless you trust yourself to do it, right? Because let's say like a project takes like 6 months, right? Let's say you have a project that takes 6 months to accomplish. Like learning an instrument, right? And it takes like 6 months to learn how to do that instrument. And you're like, every day I'm gonna like work on this project, right? Or like work on this instrument, and you just don't ever do it. And it's like you lose that trust in yourself, and you're like, dang, I wasn't able to accomplish what I need to accomplish. So you lose trust in yourself, and it makes you weak. Because it takes that much trust and dedication to be able to accomplish, right? To be like, okay, I'm finished, right? I'm done. You know what I mean? Whatever. Why our affirmations work. I'm just gonna tell a story, right? One time I was chilling with this girl, and we were at her house, right? And we were like smoking weed. And I remember I went to use her bathroom, right? And when I went to her bathroom, I looked at her mirror and I saw she had a bunch of affirmations like on her mirror, and I was like, I was judging her, right? And I was like, that's kind of like corny, you know what I mean? Like kind of lame and corny. I was thinking that. I was thinking it was lame and corny. I mean, not lame and corny to the point where it's like I can't fuck with her no more. But it was just like, you know, I just thought it was something that, it's like something you see on Pinterest or something, right? Or like something that like those girl YouTubers say. Whatever. So we get down to business, right? And I was like, I was trying to hook up with her, right? And like we had before, so I was like trying to do it again, but I got like way too high. I started seeing like weird stuff, right? Like every time I was like messing with her, it's like I would lose my mind, you know what I mean? It's like I would like lose my sense of self, right? Because I remember one time everything got black, and then she's like, Nick, and I'm like, what the fuck? like I'm not gonna say it felt like I died, but it was like I wasn't here anymore. It was like I was somewhere else, right? And I was like, what the fuck just happened? And then she said to me, Nick, my stuff, right, is doing something that it's never done before. I was like, what the heck is going on? Everything was so crazy. Anyways, what was I saying? I don't know why I got on a tangent, but basically, while we were smoking, it's like our minds kind of merged, right? Or like our minds were merging, and it's like it was just so funny because it's like you can't hide nothing, you know what I mean? Like there's nothing that you can hide. There's no lying. It was all just straight energy. It was like her energy and my energy just like merging, right? And it was like I had no choice but to be like truthful about everything. Like any insecurity and everything that she saw was just like out in the open, right? And it's like so much vulnerability, right? I mean, I could handle it because I don't really care, but it's like it was just really intense. It was a really intense experience, but whatever. And it's just so funny because one of the visions that I had while that was happening was that another thing that was crazy, right, is that like I told her I don't know how to roll a blunt, right? And it's so funny because it's like her energy like went on, like I was trying to roll a blunt, and then her energy was like her energy just like into mine, right? It's like she took control of my body, and then I was rolling the blunt like so perfectly, and I was like, what the I don't know, I was like, how am I doing this? And it felt like she was like, it felt like I was a marionette, and she was just like controlling me, right? And she was just like, and she was like doing it exactly like perfect, right? And I rolled the blunt, like how the fuck did I do that? Because I cannot roll a blunt to save my life, right? But and then it's funny because it's like I could see her like reading my mind, like it's like my mind was like wide open, like an open book, and it's like she could see everything that was like coming out of it, right? And it's so funny because I was like, I told her like, do you do yoga? Because I was getting into yoga, like doing yoga and stuff, and she's like, yeah. And I was like, what is your favorite position? And then I was thinking in my head the tree, and then she said the tree, and I was like, oh, I was just thinking that. And I said, and I had the baby pose, and then she's like, baby pose, and I was like, what the fuck? And it's like I was like putting it right here, like it was in here, then I went like here, and then she saw it, and then she said it. It was like weird, right? And it's like it was one thing, and she just said it herself, but the fact that it's like what I was seeing was like I could see her seeing what I was thinking. It was weird. Anyways, it just got to a point where I was seeing her affirmations, and I was seeing her mindset about it, and I was seeing how like, oh, affirmations actually work, because it's like if you're shaky about like, oh, I'm confident, right? But then you're like, I'm confident, and then you let it solidify, you know, and you have this brick of confidence, right? And it can be like, it's firm, the confidence is firm, so you have it like it's like a brick, you know what I mean? So like girls like confident men, they're bricks. You can't shake them, you can't break them. With that being said, like the video, comment below what you think, subscribe if you're new. If you have any questions, DM me on Instagram at Victorious at 638 videos. I'll make a video talking about your question. Also, don't forget to subscribe to my Patreon and to donate to my charity hand on the mountain. Link is in the description. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.